Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. An update video because the game just updated like half an hour ago. The time between this and recording this is because I actually needed to figure out everything that's in the update because there was a lot. Let me grab the changelog. Like said before, there is a new go-kart ride you can control. You can adjust the track, you can ride it. Then there is a new redesigned Slingshot and a new redesigned rocking disc. Also, there were 25 new rocks added, 3 new bathroom stalls, and there is now a mirror option. Then there is also in precision build mode, you can now control pivot related actions through a new button. You can also align the select. These are actually just the things you can do with like the pivot button. And then the things that have changed. So let's go through it. First of all, here is the new rocking disc, right? In my opinion, the track itself looks really good. Only the vehicle looks a little bit big, or that's just me, but in general quite a nice redesign. Although the middle is a bit weird, because he's gone again with something from the previous updates. I have a feeling that I saw that middle piece before. I only don't know where, so let me just check gentle rides real quick. No. Okay, I have a feeling that I saw it before, but not okay. And then we have the redesigned Slingshot, and it's really nice to actually see the rope physics, even though it's like the same every time. But yeah, when the ride is going down, you can see the rubber bands, or what they are, the elastics, the mechanism. You can just see it do the technical stuff it needs to do. Like right now, I think. Look. It's a really nice detail, and also just before it launches you see these elastics getting spanned for like the next ride. So now these are going up and it gets shut off. It's a really nice detail. Then we go on to the rocks. There are a lot of rocks added in this update. We have like the general standard sized rocks, some small sized rocks, then a different kind of spiky rocks. These are like stalactites and stalagmites you can use, and then a few other normal small ones, and then some big ones. Then these, you can find them generally in Iceland. Then we have some other big rocks, and then the biggest rocks in the game. In total, the amount of rocks is 25, like in the changelog, and I think these are a great addition to the game. Before we go to the go-karts, we are first going to do some other stuff. First of all, the 3 new bathroom stalls. And in my opinion, this was really needed, because if you look at the standard restroom stall, it looks plain, it looks boring. This is really nice. My favorite one might be this one. It's just so nice. Also, like the little details on top, amazing. And then some primitive build mode stuff. I tested the mirror mode here. Like as you can see, if I grab this one, it's just like a diagonal piece. Normally you can rotate them and you all have like the same thing, but this one is on an angle 45 degrees, so rotating it will give the same thing every time. But now if we click mirror and we click this one, it mirrors perfectly. And now there's only not in one direction, you can also mirror it to the other side. Like amazing. And then you can also mirror it upwards. So you have something like this. This was really needed. I also asked for it. It's amazing that Dennis added this. Now there's also something new with primitives. Let me grab a standard primitive for this. If you now go in advanced building mode, you have like your standard stuff with move snapping, rotate snapping, and then transformation space, with global being this, and relative it follows the primitive around. But now you also have the pivot option, and now you can move the pivot. For some reason I don't know how this stuff works. Let me just this is like the only thing I haven't found out. Move pivot, it just says select an item to move the pivot to. So if you click select, the pivot is now around this item. Previously you could move the pivot of an item by pressing shift and then your middle mouse button. It would also move to there, but now there is like a dedicated menu for it, so people on mobile also can use that. If you click reset pivot, the pivot will just go back. And then you have align section relative to pivot. And this can be very handy if you try to build catwalks and stuff, because now you don't need to do some math to align it, but you can just click the track and it's aligned. This is very handy for building catwalks and stuff. Very glad it's been added, because they will also spare me a lot of time building stuff. And then to the big part with this update, and that being the go-karts. In my eyes, a little bit disappointing. Max amount of vehicles is 7, and I will test right now. If you drive, it won't go very fast, and there isn't any collision, so it's just a plain track. You need to do some, and it's also really slow. Like really slow. And then also you can't configure any laps, so it's just one lap. If I finish this now, look, the timer stops. I can't control the vehicle anymore. I am pressing the keys but I can't, and then it gets reset, and then it will start again. So yeah, that's how go-karts actually are. There isn't anything in operations, so yeah. Although you can change the vehicle colors for each individual kart, it's just a little bit meh. You also can see you can go upwards with these, and also change the track with doing some pretty decent stuff. But sadly enough, the speed is a little bit slow. But yeah. Anyway, that's the update from today, or actually from fall. My guess is that the next update will probably around December or January. And yeah, we'll see what that is going to be. Anyways, I thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.